My beloved child, if you believe this, like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you believe in God, type, I really love you, God. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. God bless you, my child. Type Amen. My beloved child, you have been wandering, seeking clarity and direction in your life. You feel overwhelmed by the choices before you, uncertain which path to follow. But know this, I have always been with you, guiding your steps, even when you felt lost. I see every desire of your heart, every worry that weighs on your mind, and I understand the fear you sometimes hold in your heart about what the future may bring. You may be looking for answers, but understand that my plan for you is far greater than anything you can imagine. It is not always revealed in full all at once, but in pieces, as you grow and mature in your faith. My plan is not based on the expectations of the world, but on the purpose I have for you, a purpose that is rich in meaning and eternal in its value. When you face difficulties, it is not because I have abandoned you. Rather, it is through these challenges that I am refining you, making you stronger for what lies ahead. Every hardship you encounter is an opportunity for growth. Every trial is a lesson designed to draw you closer to me, to teach you reliance on my strength rather than your own. There are moments in your life when you may question why things are happening the way they are. You may wonder why doors you hoped would open have been closed, or why certain relationships have faded away. Understand, my child, that I close doors for your protection and open others for your blessing. I remove what is not good for you, even if it causes temporary pain, because I desire only the best for you. I see the whole picture, the beginning and the end, the visible and the unseen. Trust in my timing even when it does not align with your own. When the time is right, I will make all things clear. The delays you experience are not denials, they are moments of preparation. They are times when I am working behind the scenes to align everything according to my will for your life. What you see as a pause is often the exact moment when I am arranging the details for something far greater than you had planned. Do not fear when the way forward seems uncertain, for I am the light that will illuminate your path. As you walk with me, I will reveal each step at the perfect time. You do not need to know every detail of the journey ahead. You only need to trust me with today. Give me your heart, and I will give you peace. Surrender your worries, and I will fill you with hope. There are dreams that I have placed within you, and they are not there by accident. The desires of your heart align with my purpose when you submit them to me. Your passions and talents are gifts that I have given you to fulfill the unique plan I have for your life. Use them, not for your glory, but for mine, and I will multiply their impact far beyond what you could achieve on your own. My beloved, there is a reason for every season you go through. The times of joy and the periods of struggle are all part of the path I have laid out for you. Seasons of waiting are not wasted time. In these moments, I am building within you the character and strength you will need for the blessings that are to come. Patience is not passivity. It is active trust in my promise. As you wait, continue to seek me, to grow in your relationship with me, for it is in the waiting that you are being prepared for the next season of your life. I know there are days when you feel tired, when the weight of the world presses upon you and you wonder how much longer you can endure. But remember, I am your strength. When you are weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. Lay your burdens at my feet, for you were never meant to carry them alone. Let go of the things that steal your peace, worry, doubt, fear, and take hold of the peace that I offer you freely. The plan I have for you is not one of confusion or despair. It is one of clarity, hope, and fulfillment. It is a plan to prosper you, not just in material things, but in the richness of your soul. It is a plan to give you a future that is rooted in me, a future that cannot be shaken by the storms of life, because it is built upon the solid foundation of my love. Your journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. I will never lead you into a situation without equipping you with everything you need to succeed. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. When you feel like you cannot go on, that is when I will carry you. When you feel that you are at the end of your strength, you will find mine is more than enough. The world may tell you that success is measured by wealth, fame, or power, but I tell you that true success is found in living out the purpose I have placed within you. It is found in loving others as I have loved you, in being a light to those in darkness, in sharing the hope you have received. Your worth is not determined by what you accomplish, but by who you are in me. You are my beloved, my chosen, and nothing can change that. There will be times when others do not understand the path you are walking. They may question your decisions or doubt the calling I have placed upon your life. But do not be discouraged by their lack of understanding. You are not called to follow the crowd. You are called to follow me. And in doing so, you will find a joy and fulfillment that the world cannot offer. Continue to seek me in all that you do, for I am your source of wisdom and guidance. When you are faced with choices, come to me, and I will direct your steps. Do not lean on your own understanding, but trust in my plan, for I will never lead you astray. The road ahead may have twists and turns, but know that I am with you in every step. My presence will go before you, clearing the way for what is to come. Trust in me, and you will find that even in the uncertainty, there is peace. Even in the waiting, there is purpose. Even in the struggle, there is growth. And through it all, my love for you remains constant, unchanging, and everlasting. You may wonder how long the journey will be, or if you are even on the right path. But let me remind you, my beloved child, that the process itself is part of the purpose. It is not just about where you are going, but who you are becoming along the way. I am shaping you, refining you, so that when you arrive at the place I have prepared for you, you will be ready to fully embrace it. I want you to walk in faith, not by what you see with your eyes, but by trusting in what I have promised. Faith is not built in moments of ease. It is forged in the fires of uncertainty, in the times when you must rely on me, because nothing else makes sense. When everything around you seems to be shifting, I am your constant. My word stands true. My promises are unshakable, and my love for you endures forever. Do not compare your journey to that of others, for I have created you for a unique purpose. Your path is not meant to mirror theirs, and their success or failures do not define yours. You are on a different timeline, one that I have perfectly designed for you. When you compare yourself to others, you lose sight of the personal plan I have for you. Stay focused on your calling, and I will reveal to you everything you need to know, exactly when you need it. I want you to trust in my provision. Just as I provide for the birds of the air and the flowers of the field, I will provide for you. You may feel that resources are limited, that you are running out of time, money, or opportunities. But I remind you that I am the source of all things. When you walk in my will, I will make a way where there seems to be no way. I will open doors that no one can shut and provide solutions you never considered. The difficulties you face are not the end of the story. They are merely chapters in a much larger narrative that I am writing for you. Do not let the challenges of today cause you to lose sight of the victory that is ahead. I am with you in the valleys, just as I am with you on the mountaintops. My presence is not dependent on your circumstances. It is constant, unwavering, and ever-present. You may feel small in the face of the trials before you, but remember, I have overcome the world. I have already secured the victory, and you are more than a conqueror through me. When the battles rage, when the storms blow, I will be your shelter, your fortress, your place of refuge. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not hardship, not persecution, not famine, not danger. You are safe in me. I know that sometimes you feel unseen, like the work you are doing is not noticed or appreciated. But my child, I see you. I see every act of kindness, every moment of perseverance, every time you choose faith over fear. I see your heart, your intentions, and your efforts, and though others may not recognize what you do, I do. I am pleased with you, not because of what you achieve, but because of who you are. You are mine. I want you to walk in confidence, knowing that I have placed you exactly where you need to be for this season. It may not look like what you expected, but trust that I am at work. The seeds you are planting now, even the ones that seem small or insignificant, will bear fruit in due time. Do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time, you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. Sometimes you may feel as though you are waiting for a breakthrough, for a sign, for something to change. But my child, do not despise the waiting. It is in these seasons that I am doing a deep work within you, preparing you for what is to come. The waiting is not wasted. I am teaching you patience, endurance, and faith. I am molding your character, strengthening your spirit, and building your trust in me. In the moments when you feel weak, remember that my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. You do not have to have it all together. You do not need to be strong all the time. It is okay to come to me in your brokenness, in your weariness, in your doubts. I am here, ready to lift you up, to restore your soul and to renew your strength. There are battles you have fought in silence, struggles you have kept hidden from the world. But I see them, my child, and I want you to know that you are not alone in them. I am fighting for you, even in the areas where you feel defeated. I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot see it yet. Trust in my process, trust in my timing, and trust in my love for you. The enemy will try to tell you that you are not enough, that you are not capable, that you are too flawed to fulfill the purpose I have for you. But those are lies. You are chosen, equipped, and empowered by me. Your imperfections do not disqualify you from my plans. They are the very reason I am able to show my strength through you. My grace covers your mistakes, and my power is made manifest in your frailty. I want you to stop striving to earn what has already been freely given to you. You do not need to perform for my love or approval. You are loved just as you are. You are worthy, not because of what you do, but because of who you are in me. Rest in that truth. Let it sink deep into your heart and mind. Let go of the need to prove yourself to others, and simply walk in the identity I have given you. The world may try to pull you in many directions, offering temporary solutions, fleeting pleasures, and empty promises. But I am offering you something eternal, something lasting, something that will satisfy the deepest longings of your soul. Seek me first, and everything else will fall into place. Prioritize your relationship with me above all else, and you will find that the things you once worried about no longer have the same hold on you. You are not defined by your past, by your failures, or by the opinions of others. You are defined by my love for you. You are a new creation in me. The old has passed away, and the new has come. Do not let the mistakes of yesterday dictate the direction of your future. I have already redeemed your past, and I'm writing a new story for you, one filled with hope, purpose, and abundance. I want you to have vision for your life, not just for what you can accomplish in your own strength, but for what we can accomplish together. I have called you to great things, things that go beyond your natural abilities or resources. But with me, all things are possible. I will give you the wisdom, the strength, and the provision you need to fulfill the dreams I have placed in your heart. When you feel overwhelmed by the tasks before you, remember that I am with you. I am your partner in this journey. You do not have to do it all on your own. Lean on me, and I will give you rest. Walk with me, and I will give you direction. Speak to me, and I will give you peace. You are never alone in this. I am always by your side, ready to guide, comfort, and support you. Continue to trust in the plan I have for your life, even when you cannot see the full picture. I am working in ways you do not yet understand, but know that my plans are for your good. I am preparing you for something far greater than you can imagine. Keep walking in faith. Keep seeking my presence, and you will see the fulfillment of the promises I have made to you. You may ask why certain dreams take longer to come to fruition than others, why the desires of your heart seem delayed. Remember, my child, that I see the span of eternity, while you only see the present moment. I prepare every detail of your journey with precision and care. Some blessings require time to mature, just as a seed must first grow roots deep beneath the soil before breaking through into the light. Trust that the dreams I have given you are germinating, even when you cannot see the growth. There are moments when you will face disappointment, when things don't work out as you had hoped, but know that I am redirecting you for your good. A closed door is often my way of saving you from harm or leading you towards something better. You may not understand in the moment, but with time, you will see that my plans for you were always meant to prosper you. I know how much you desire certainty, how you long to have everything laid out before you. Yet, I call you to walk by faith, not by sight. The beauty of this journey is not in knowing every step, but in trusting me with each step. I do not expect you to have all the answers. I only ask that you take the next step in faith, knowing that I am guiding you, that I will never leave you to walk alone. When you feel that your faith is small, know that even the smallest measure of faith is powerful in my hands. Faith, no matter how small, can move mountains when placed in me. So, do not despair when doubts arise. Instead, bring those doubts to me. I can handle your questions, your uncertainties, and your fears. It is in bringing them to me that your faith will grow, for I will meet you in those moments with reassurance and love. Do not allow fear to control your decisions. Fear will try to tell you that stepping out in faith is too risky, that trusting in me may lead to loss or disappointment. But fear is not of me. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Fear paralyzes while faith sets you free. When fear comes knocking, choose faith. When doubt tries to creep in, choose trust. You will never regret trusting in me. I know that the road ahead may seem filled with obstacles, that the challenges before you may appear insurmountable. But remember, you are not called to overcome them in your own strength. I am the one who will make a way where there seems to be no way. I will part the waters before you, just as I did for the Israelites. I will break down the walls standing in your path, just as I did for Joshua at Jericho. I am the God of the impossible, and I will do the impossible in your life. I do not call you to walk this journey alone. I have placed people in your life for a reason, people who will encourage you, support you, and walk alongside you. Do not isolate yourself when the road becomes difficult. Lean on the community I have provided. They are part of my plan for your life, just as much as the personal calling I have placed within you. When you feel isolated, remember that you are part of something much bigger than yourself. You are part of my body, my church, my family. You belong, and you are never truly alone. There is power in unity, and there is strength in numbers. When two or more are gathered in my name, I am there with them. Together you are stronger than you are on your own. I know that you have goals, dreams, and ambitions, and I honor those desires. But remember that the pursuit of these things should never take priority over your pursuit of me. When you seek me first, I will align your desires with my will. I will refine your ambitions so that they reflect my purpose for your life. You will find that when your heart is set on me, everything else will fall into its proper place. You are not forgotten. You may feel overlooked by others, but you are never overlooked by me. I have seen every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered, every hope you've held on to in the quiet moments of your life. I hold all of these things in my hands, and I cherish them. I am working, even when it seems as though nothing is happening. Behind the scenes, I am orchestrating the events of your life for your good and my glory. You are not defined by your past failures or the mistakes you've made. My grace is greater than your failures, and my mercy is new every morning. There is nothing you have done that can separate you from my love. I want you to know that your past does not dictate your future. I am the God of second chances, the God who makes all things new. Come to me, and I will redeem the broken pieces of your life. I will turn your pain into purpose, your sorrow into joy, and your mourning into dancing. I am calling you to trust in my ability to restore. What was lost can be found again. What was broken can be mended. What seems dead can be brought back to life. I specialize in resurrection, and I am not finished with your story. What you thought was over, I am just beginning. What you thought was beyond repair, I am able to heal. Nothing is too hard for me. I am inviting you into a deeper relationship with me. It is not about religion, rules, or rituals. It is about knowing me personally, intimately. I long for you to come to me, not out of obligation, but out of love. I want to spend time with you, to hear your heart, and to speak to you. I want to reveal more of myself to you, to show you the depths of my love and the greatness of my power. You do not need to earn my love. You already have it. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and nothing you can do to make me love you less. My love for you is unconditional, unchanging, and everlasting. It is not based on your performance or your perfection. It is based on who I am. I am love, and I have chosen to set my love upon you. I want you to walk in freedom. Freedom from the chains of guilt, shame, and condemnation. Freedom from the expectations of others, from the pressures of this world. I have set you free, and whom I set free is free indeed. Do not allow the lies of the enemy to keep you in bondage. You are not defined by your past mistakes, by your shortcomings, or by your failures. You are defined by my love for you and the freedom I have given you. You may feel the weight of responsibility on your shoulders, the pressure to succeed, to provide, to make the right decisions. But my child, I am your provider. I am your sustainer. I am the one who holds your future in my hands. You do not need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Give it to me. I am more than capable of handling everything that concerns you. I want you to walk in joy, not because your circumstances are always easy, but because your joy is found in me. Joy is not dependent on what is happening around you. It is rooted in my presence. When you stay connected to me, when you abide in my love, your joy will overflow, even in the midst of trials. This joy is your strength, and it will sustain you through every season of life. There are gifts within you that you have yet to discover. I have placed them there for a purpose, and I am calling you to step into them. Do not be afraid to explore the talents, abilities, and passions I have given you. They are part of my design for your life. When you use them for my glory, they will bring you fulfillment and will bless those around you. You were not created to live a small, insignificant life. You were created to make an impact, to shine as a light in the darkness. I want you to be bold in your faith, not ashamed or afraid to stand for what is right. The world may try to silence you, to push you into conformity, but I have called you to stand apart. You are a city on a hill, a light that cannot be hidden. Do not be afraid to speak truth, to share the hope you have in me. Your faith has the power to change lives, to bring light into dark places, and to draw others closer to me. I know that sometimes the path I call you to walk is difficult, but I promise you that it is worth it. Every sacrifice you make for me, every step of faith you take, is seen and honored. I am storing up treasures for you in heaven, rewards that far surpass anything this world can offer. You may not see the full impact of your obedience in this life, but know that your faithfulness is making an eternal difference. Do not be discouraged when you face opposition. In fact, know that when you step out in faith, there will always be resistance. The enemy does not want you to fulfill the purpose I have for you, but his schemes will not succeed. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you will condemn. I am your shield, your fortress, your defender. The battles you face are not yours to fight alone. I go before you, and I will always secure the victory on your behalf. There will be moments when you feel misunderstood, moments when those around you question the path you have chosen. But remember, my beloved child, I am the one who has called you, and I am the one who will sustain you. The opinions of others do not define you. You are defined by my word, my calling, and my love. Do not be disheartened by the criticism or doubts of others. Keep your eyes on me, for I am your ultimate source of validation. You may be tempted to give up when the road becomes difficult, but I urge you to press on. Perseverance produces character, and character strengthens your hope. The challenges you face are not meant to break you. They are designed to build you up, to make you stronger, and to deepen your trust in me. The greatest breakthroughs often come just after the point when you feel you cannot go any further. It is in those moments of exhaustion that my strength is made perfect. I know that waiting can be difficult. I know how much you long for things to happen in your timing, but my timing is perfect. When you wait on me, you are not wasting time. You are being prepared. I am aligning circumstances, orchestrating divine appointments, and making a way for you. What may seem like a delay is often my way of ensuring that everything falls into place exactly as it should. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, even when you cannot see it. There is beauty in the stillness, in the quiet moments when you come to me and lay your heart bare. I long for you to come to me, not just in times of need, but in times of gratitude, in times of joy, and in times of stillness. There is no greater peace than resting in my presence. I will refresh your spirit, renew your strength, and fill you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. My child, you do not have to strive to prove yourself. You do not have to work tirelessly to earn my love. My love for you is not conditional upon your performance. It is a gift that I offer freely. You are already enough in my eyes, not because of what you have done, but because of who I am in you. Rest in that truth. Let go of the need to constantly do more, achieve more, and be more. You are loved just as you are. There are people in your life who are watching you, whether you realize it or not. Your faith, your actions, and your words are influencing those around you in ways you may not fully understand. You are a vessel of my light, and through you, I am reaching those who are lost, broken, and searching for hope. Never underestimate the power of your testimony. Even when you feel insignificant, know that I am using you in mighty ways. I have equipped you with everything you need for the journey ahead. The gifts I have placed within you are not there by accident. They are there for a purpose, and I am calling you to step into that purpose with boldness and confidence. Do not be afraid to use the talents I have given you. When you offer them back to me, I will multiply their impact beyond what you could ever imagine. The trials you face are temporary, but the rewards of faithfulness are eternal. You may not see the full fruit of your labor in this lifetime, but I assure you that your faithfulness is not in vain. I am storing up treasures for you in heaven, treasures that cannot be destroyed by time, decay, or theft. Keep your eyes fixed on the eternal, for the things of this world are fleeting, but the things of my kingdom are everlasting. Do not allow the worries of life to choke out the joy and peace I have for you. The enemy will try to distract you with concerns about tomorrow, with anxieties about provision and security. But I am your provider. I am your sustainer. Just as I care for the birds of the air and the lilies of the field, I will care for you. Trust me with your needs, both great and small, and I will supply all that you require according to my riches in glory. When you feel overwhelmed by the storms of life, remember that I am with you in the midst of them. I am the one who calms the wind and waves, and I will calm the storms in your life as well. When you feel like you are sinking, reach out to me, and I will lift you up. My arms are always open, always ready to embrace you and carry you through even the fiercest of storms. I know that sometimes it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But my child, you were never meant to carry that weight alone. Cast your burdens upon me, for I care for you. Let go of the worries, the stresses, and the anxieties that keep you up at night. I am your peace, your comfort, and your refuge. In me, you will find rest for your soul. You are my masterpiece, created with intention, purpose, and love. There is no one else like you, and there is no one who can fulfill the plan I have for you in the way that you can. I have set you apart for a reason, and I am calling you to walk in the fullness of that calling. Do not shrink back in fear, but move forward in faith, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. The enemy will try to remind you of your past, to bring up old wounds and to make you doubt your worth. But my child, I have already forgiven your past, and I have healed your wounds. You are not defined by what you were. You are defined by who you are in me. I have made you new, and I am continually transforming you into the person I created you to be. There are no limits to what I can do in and through your life. The only limits are those you place on yourself. Do not allow fear, doubt, or insecurity to hold you back from the great things I have in store for you. Step out in faith, trusting that I will provide the strength, the resources, and the guidance you need for every step of the journey. You may feel unqualified, but know that I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called. I am the one who will equip you, who will give you wisdom, and who will guide you in every decision you make. You do not have to have all the answers. You only need to trust in the one who does. I will lead you, I will teach you, and I will empower you to accomplish all that I have set before you. When the road ahead seems daunting, remember that I am with you. I have promised never to leave you nor forsake you. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. You are not walking this journey alone. I am walking with you, guiding your steps and carrying you when you are weary. There will be moments when you feel like you are not making progress, like the things you are working toward are moving too slowly. But my child, progress is not always visible on the surface. Just as a seed grows roots deep in the soil before it breaks through the ground, so too is the work I am doing in your life. Do not be discouraged by what you cannot see. Trust that I am working in the unseen, preparing you for a breakthrough. I have great plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. These plans are not limited by your circumstances or by the limitations of this world. My plans for you are eternal, and they are rooted in my love for you. Trust in these plans, even when the path seems unclear, and know that I am leading you toward a future filled with hope. And now, my beloved child, as you continue on this journey, remember that I am with you always. I am your guide, your protector, your provider, and your friend. I will never leave your side, and I will always be here to lead you through every season of life. Walk in the confidence of my love, the assurance of my presence, and the hope of the future I have promised you. Amen.